A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The man in motion is Watson. Here's the former Raider. They signed him back in March. It's Josh Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Love. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Packers. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now a man who made the move inside the division, it's Saquon Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He's got room to the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Running is Jacobs. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually,
and he'll take it on in. Tucker Kraft, touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. First and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, pass.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll set up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And knock him down up beyond the 30.
Nice pickup there by Jacobs, and I really like this signing this offseason, Mike. I mean, with the departure of Aaron Jones going to Minnesota, they know how important that backfield is alongside Jordan Love. Can he help this Packers offense take that next step forward? And certainly done his part so far.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open receiver is Bo Melton. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And these were the explosive runs they were hoping for when they drafted Lloyd in this previous year's draft, Mike. I mean, think now. Aaron Jones is gone. He was the big threat back. Who can Jordan Love rely on to take some pressure off that passing game? This is one of the most dynamic runners coming out of the college game in the last couple years, and runs like this can show you why.
One quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. We'll have more from South America and beautiful Sao Paulo after this. Look them up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. On 2nd down, Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A good play action with Love. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Packers. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
No touch. Hey! Hey!
Gray brought in motion.
No touch.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
No touch.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe.
And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Hurts Working in the pistol. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here comes Jackson on the return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. Big time play for Philly. And even 30 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there,
carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Packers have it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Here's second and 9. The man in motion is Watson. On play action, Love. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame him.
He'll try and carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Eagles have it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
On first down, it's Hurts. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
A second down throw for Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Hurts to the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Don Dotson was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th and goal. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 36 yards.
Here we go.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete to Melton.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This will be a 46-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo.
Great, set.
A pistol snap, back to Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Go silver, right?
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goddard. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The man in motion is Watson. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. The rookie, Quinyon Mitchell, up to make the play defensively. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A second down throw for Love. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Love. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun, it's Love. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. On first and 10, it's Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes. On second down, Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Third and long for Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. To throw, Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Again, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
No contact. That's right.
To the air again. Hurts. He's got it inside the 5. And he is going to be out of bounds. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
Great. Set. Alpha. Hey, Silver.
Hurts will try it again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Great. Set.
Hurts again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Third and goal for Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 11-yard line. They'll run with Jacobs. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's Jacobs. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Now he'll run it. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. In this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo.
Great, set. 63, 63, 63. No touch.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, bang. No touch.
On third down, it's Hurts. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Round up, Yeti.
And it's 3.
Round up, Yeti. Round up, Yeti. Round up, Yeti. 63, 63, 63. No touch.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Let's go now.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Go, set. Go Silver, ready?
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Silver, set.
A loss of 9 yards.
Hey, 73.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Third down and 9.
No touch, set. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Good running inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
63, back. No touch.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
Great. Set. No touch.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No touch set. No touch set.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Round up, Yeti. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Love to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Here's first and 10. Now Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 2nd down, Love. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
No touch set. No touch.
A first down throw for Hurts. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Great, set. Hey, hey. Hey. 73. 73. No touch.
Hurts to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He connects downfield to Dobson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Packers will take over at their own 15.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll spin out of a tackle. Winds up getting about 6 yards. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the W in the first ever game held in South America. It'll be a long but a happy flight home as they get set for their home opener in Week 2. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. A game to remember for the folks here in Brazil as we say so long from Sao Paulo.